Hello everyone, welcome back. Doing a little cleanup today. We are starting to saw some wood, and I'm going to explain to you kind of what we do with our wood. We heat our home with wood, and primarily with wood. We use propane and wood, but primarily with wood. And there's a couple of reasons for it, but I'll get into those a little bit. So today, this wood, where do I get my wood? I guess would be the best place to start. Well, basically I just clean up around the farm. Farm we live on and farms we farm. There's always trees falling, dying, etc. That, you know, that's what we use. This tree I cut last year, and this particular little section was all left. I sawed the rest of it up and split it and put it in the woodshed. But what happened to this tree, this is a red oak. What happened to it is it had been lightning struck, and you can see where it was dead there. Now, I could have left the tree standing until it died, and it would have fell over, and that's would have been fine. You know, that's the way things work. But what I did, the tree was still alive, and you can see it was getting hollow in the center. It was still alive, so I cut it so I could get some use out of it. If I'd left it standing, this hollow would just got bigger, and then when it failed, it wouldn't have been as useful. So I went ahead and cut it last year, and like I said, it's sawed up. You can see this part's hollow. We'll get some wood out of this. That section there is we'll take it up in the woods and drop it off, because it is so hollow and so full of dirt that I can't saw it without running the chain on the chainsaw. Now that's a red oak. This is a black locust, commonly referred to as a yellow locust, and you can see why, but it's actually a black locust. It's very dense, hard wood, very good firewood. It had died and fell over, so just pull it out and saw it up. And that's what I do every year. I go through this time of year, trees that are dead or dying or blown over or whatever, saw them up for firewood for next winter, just to try to stay a winter ahead. So that gives wood time to season. But that's where we get our wood. We'll burn maybe a cord and a half a year. And anyone that's curious about a cord of wood, it is 4 feet wide, 4 feet tall, and 8 feet long is a cord. So that gives you an idea about what wood. Some years we won't burn that much, but some years we'll burn that much more. Now, I used to cut timber for a living. Back in the day, if you will. It's been 15, 16 years ago now. But and when I did, we ran Husqvarna chainsaws. Now, a lot of people, you know, it's like the old Ford or Chevy argument, whatever. All I can speak for is my experience. When I logged, we had 7 chainsaws. They were all Husqvarnas, different sizes, etc., etc. Different models that we use for different things. But out of the 7, only one of those saws were ever in the shop at all, and it stayed in the shop. It was a piece of junk, but the rest of them were great saws. So I bought this one new several years ago. It is a 71cc, pretty good size saw. It works real good for cutting firewood. It's got a 24-inch bar on it. I really like that saw. It does me a good job. You know, it's big enough if I need to fell a tree, I can fell a tree with it, but it ain't so big that sawing up firewood will kill you. So it's kind of a perfect size for me. But that's a little bit. We're going to get more into it. I'm just getting started. This was some logs I drugged down here in the barn lot back in the spring. Got them out of the pasture, and just now getting around sawing them up. I'll split them, put them in the woodshed, and like I said, we'll burn them next year. I've got some more that are down I got to get out. There's a big red oak at one of the farms we put the hay up on that I've got to get cut up and get out of the hay field and hauled in. So just kind of bring you up to date on what we're into. Ground's wet, so we can't do any of our fall tillage, fall plowing, anything like that. We're just kind of in a holding pattern on that. But right now, that's we're trying to clean up, get everything put away, winterized, and start in on the wood. So until next time, like us, subscribe to us, check us out on Facebook, comment, let us know what you think. We'll see you next time.